is dying at 3 years old of polio.
No, but like the crux as sorry, I've got to stop you, bro.
All right.
My hypothetical said, and I quote, okay, what would be the reaction if that one person you're named Nobel Peace Prize, all that kind of thing,
shit comes out.
Dr. Dude, he discovered the cure to cancer, and here's the treatment. It's now available in injectable or pill form.
Yep.
You got cancer.
Yep.
If you got cancer, are you going to refuse that treatment, which is going to save your life?
No.
But he was alleged to have done this.
No. Are
you going to refuse it?
No.
So this is what pisses me off.
Yeah. Look,
this is what pisses me off about the Michael Jackson. You know I'm a Michael Jackson fan. This hand here, my left hand, I'm showing it right now, actually touched Michael's hand.
Yeah, and he hasn't washed it since. It's pretty nasty.
No, I have, but that's not the point. The point is character assassination after someone's been dead for close to 10 years with this shit.
It's bullshit.
There's no proof.
No.
This is something that also has been this is like 2 weeks old news, which got covered over by, obviously, these terrorism acts that are happening everywhere. I'm serious. Hypothetical to me and you now, right? Me and you right now.
Yes.
Would you refuse the treatment for cancer?
No.
Because you discovered that old mate, kitty fiddle?
No. You can't.
You can't.
It's ridiculous.
This is what gives me the shits about people saying, radio stations saying, we're going to ban Michael Jackson's music. Now, they've come out...
Why didn't they ban it 20 years ago when this was first come around as a trial?
When it was allegedly first
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I do.
No one jumped on a bandwagon and said, oh, Michael Jackson may or may not. It's never been proven. But we're going to stop playing his music because he's in court.
Mm-hmm. Now, everyone's going to come out and say, oh, well, it didn't get to criminal trial. He paid some money, and he did. He paid some money to delay the criminal trial, or the civil trial, sorry, because he was ready to go to defend himself in court.
Yeah.
And then it all went away, and then all of a sudden he married Lisa Marie Presley. Now, people could say that, oh, that was convenient that he married Lisa Marie Presley and all that kind of thing. But you know what? Michael wanted to have a family. And what pisses me off to end, okay, is the fact that his children now are left to defend as the public face of this whole... of the estate. They have no control of it, though. They're now left to defend their dead father over shit that they will easily say that... Like, people will say, well, the only reason that Michael Jackson had children is so he could perpetuate this kind of behaviour that he did. No, off. That's stupid. Yeah. There's no way in the world that I will ever believe that. He loved his children. He wanted to be a dad. Yes, it was under some type of strange...
Yep.
Like, you know, Paris was born and she was snatched away and taken back to the house and all that kind of thing. Debbie Rowe, though, has made connections with both of her children, which is Prince Michael Jackson and Paris, but not Blanket. We don't know a lot about Blanket, but those children, like Prince has got a burgeoning film career.
Okay.
Paris likes to smoke bongs. That's fine. But she's not killing herself over it. But, like... sorry, I may be going off track here, but as a fan of Michael Jackson, I just cannot believe that they just will not let this man rest.
Yeah, it's...
you tell me.
It's bullshit.
You tell me, where is the vindictive lyric of Heal the World or Man in the Mirror or...
There isn't. It's some bloke that's run out of coin and he thought, well, here's an easy mark. Because he can't defend himself.
Can't defend himself.
Loose talk. Even looser opinions.
This is the best show on earth.
This is The Burble.
We've gotten very political.
We have. And I'll just quickly finish up with our last story of the evening. Okay, so let's just bring it right back in and talking about other ridiculous things, Benny.
God.
Proving that people will believe anything and that the dumber it is, the seemingly more popular it becomes. I'm going to just touch on our friends over at the Flat Earth Society. For those of you who, well, have been living on a flat Earth under a rock, the Flat Earth Society obviously believes that the Earth is not round, but rather a flat disc.
We're a tableland.
A disky tableland who they've described it as a snow globe. So there's a dome above the Earth where all the stars and everything are basically, get this painted on.
Sounds like the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, more or less. And that there's a 50-metre high wall of ice around the edge of the world. And so they say if you ever take a globe and you flatten it out, Antarctica runs all the way around the edge, which it does because it's a circle, and when you flatten it out...
Is the headquarters for the flat earthers in Byron? Are they on the shore?
There'd be a lot of flat earthers up there.
Are they bullying?
Oh, they've got to be.
Yeah.
They've got to be.
If you move to Byron,
Right.
forget it. If you've got a garden hose you leave out the front, it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does orgies still exist?
In Byron. There's probably still a few, like, vintage orgies.
Make a couple of orgies.
The old Gatorade saxophone.
Yeah, if you need to know how that works, then jump on YouTube.
Yep. Back to our friends at the Flat Earth Society, who, by the way, of their own admission, have members all over the globe.
What? 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 They understand what a globe is, right?
Yeah. But they did say one of their publicity officers tweeted that. They said, the Flat Earth Society's got millions of members all around the globe.
Nah, piss take.
No, it's not.
This is a giant piss take.
This is, the whole Flat Earth thing?
No, we got members all over the globe. That's a piss take.
No, they really did it. Look at it on their Twitter.
Oh,
And you know the best thing?
What?
You know who came back and burnt them? Elon Musk. He basically just low-key burnt these bad with a tweet. He retweeted and just said,
wait a minute.
Read that again.
Wait a minute. Stop. These bad
No, I said Elon Musk, this bad
Oh, he's the bad
Love Elon Musk. He's awesome.
I thought you said he burnt these bad That's what you said.
Maybe,
They're not bad.
Maybe I did.
They're dumb. They're dumb.
Let me try that again. They got low-key burnt by Elon Musk.
The man who's launched a sports car into
space.
Into space.
He just basically said, read that again, but slowly. So let's get back to our friends here at the Flat Earth Society. So these guys...
Can you imagine rolling up down there? It's like Centrelink, but you roll up and you get the Flat Earth Society. They're like WWF or the Worldwide, Fund of whatever. You know who should join it?
Who?
Jim Carrey should get dressed up as his character.
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yep.
Dress up as him because, like, his sailboat pierced the edge.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yep. So these guys, these dumbasses are pretty much saying that now.
If anyone related to Jim Carrey, and I'm a couple of degrees away from some celebrities because I've met them over the years, please. Peter Weir, Australian director, Picnic at Hanging Rock.
Yep.
He made a movie out near where we are at Safala, the
Yes,
cars
he
at
did.
Paris. Let's get a cynical look on these flat earthers and do the same thing with the same characters. And then they won't have any credibility anymore. They'll be like going, these flat earthers, more like flat chesters, the itty bitty titty committee trying to find the edge of the world.
So I just think to decredit these dickheads, all we need to do is stick a film crew on this boat and follow them down to Antarctica because they
You
believe...
need an impartial person, though. Someone who doesn't believe this shit.
I'm
and they won't
impartial.
let an impartial person on the boat.
God, no.
At all.
No. It'll be edited like an
They'll
episode of Big Brother.
Yeah, they'll CGI the whole thing, bruh.
Yeah, so they reckon they're going to find an ice wall several hundred metres thick, which towers over 50 metres high and surrounds the entire planet. Now, some dickhead has been on the Gatorade saxophone watching too much Game of Thrones. Now, I know you don't get this reference, but the 99% of everyone else in the world does.
The Gatorade saxophone.
Right. So now their spokesman, or the founder of the Flat Earth International Conference, a bloke by the name of Robbie Davidson. He has been quoted as saying, if you take a globe and squash it down, the Antarctic will go all the way around the Earth. It's kind of like an ice shore, and it's very, very large. It's not like you just go there and you can just peek over it. Now, this is where it goes full stupid. He says, we don't believe anything can fall off the edge because a big portion of the flat Earth community believes we're in a dome, like a snow globe. So the moon, the sun, and the stars are all inside.
What?
It's all very high, but it's contained, so there's no way to fall off the Earth, which is a real shame because if I was there, I'd push him off the edge. And people are funding this. I think I'd rather someone...
So they're not funding cancer research or AIDS research or
they're funding
They're funding flat
earthers to go to the edge of the earth.
Are you kidding me?
No, but imagine the Instagram selfie you'd get from the edge of the earth, though. It'd be pretty awesome. If there was one, you idiots.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
Theburble.com.au is where you can find us. You can play all of our episodes. Also, as well, we are available on
Spotify, iHeartRadio,
and YouTube now.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Wow.
And you can also find us, of course, subscribe if you've got an Apple iPhone or an Apple device. Subscribe and leave a review of the show. We would love to hear about that. This one's gone on a little bit long, but there are some things that we just had to say in this podcast. Hopefully we've gone through, and hopefully that you stuck with us. Now, I did get some feedback, just to close quickly.
Okay.
From a work colleague who was concerned that her 16-year-old daughter was in the car, and you were talking about the woman that woke up to having her bottom licked.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I just have to say, look, in defense of the podcast, it was quite a unique alarm clock, and that's the only reason that I let it happen. You need to tone down your alarm clock stories. That's it.
All right, no more alarm clock stories.
No more.
Unless they involve a gun going off or someone going to the emergency room or putting a USB cable in a penis. I think that'll do.
My name's Benny.
My name's Az.
We'll see you next week.
Is it over yet?
The answer is yes.
Oh, thank God for that. Hit us up on the socials and check us out at theburble.com.au. And don't forget to subscribe and share us with all your mates.
Thank you for sharing.
And here's the good news. They're back next week. Really? That's good news?
It's great news.
Here's the taste.
And go, and the reason why I'm shaking my legs is I need to take a piss. Pause.
All right, I'll go after you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I wonder if that's actually getting picked up by the microphone.
Can't hear you over the sound of my own awesomeness.
Bloody hell.
Mate, I've got more to go.
Jesus. Next week on The Burble, Benny taking a piss for 20 minutes.
I need more beer.